Hello Aries, and welcome to your reading for February 2023. If you find this reading at another time and you're drawn to it, then by all means watch it. We're drawn to readings when we need to see them, basically. Okay, so let's do your reading and see what energies are around you for the month of February and what is likely to be coming in. I'm going to start with some oracles, so let's get the energies around Aries, please, Spirit. The energies around Aries for the month of April. That one wants to come out, so let's see. Oh, here we go. There's two. We have transformation, but we also have conflict. We'll find out about that in a moment. We have friends from family. I always say that with that card. Friends, family, and guides. And what are the others, please? What's the other energy for Aries? Gosh, you're very jumpy. Looks like you're having a jumpy month, Aries. Oh, a kindred partnership. Okay, Aries, let's see. So we start off with February being a month of transformation. Seems like there's a lot of energy around you, but I'm getting like this is going to sound really weird, but I'm getting like a buzzy energy, almost like a bit of a busy energy. There's a slightly agitated energy here. I don't feel like it's sort of horrendous or anything like that. I don't. But it's sort of like, when you're approaching a period of change, it feels like there's some changes ahead for you that are beginning in the month of February, Aries. Now, these may be changes that you're making yourself. It may be that you've got a bit frustrated with your life and you're just at the beginning, as we can see, of these changes because you're just about to walk over this bridge. So that may be why I'm picking up a slight agitated feeling, because there could be, for some of you, a bit of nervousness around, and which is perfectly natural around a time of change. This could be bringing some conflict. Look at the choppy waters around there. And you trying to anchor something. And that could very well be your inner emotions, Aries. Like I said, this is why I'm picking up a bit of agitation around you, because it just feels natural to me, Aries. It doesn't feel like there's anything major happening. I know this is quite a dramatic card, but I don't get the feeling that you're going to have dramatic conflict. I just get the feeling that there may be some choppy waters that you're dealing with. I do keep seeing other people around you, so it could well be that you've got people that are opposing your ideas, people that are challenging you somewhat. But as I say, it's just about their opinions, maybe they're giving their point of view when you haven't really asked for it. It's that sort of energy. It's not like major fights or anything like that. There's just a bit of conflict around. And, I feel that it's really part of this transition. I do get the feeling, although I said other people around, you are supported, Aries, during the month of February, and certainly in whatever this changes that you're making. I think there may be some people, if you're making a big change, there may be some people around you that are a bit nervous about it, because maybe they're not brave enough to take that step. But you've certainly got family, friends, and your spirit guides are around and are helping you with this transition. Okay. I think for some of you, I'm picking up a house move. I'm picking up a change in relationships for some of you. But remember, this is a very general reading, so please don't, hang on my every word. But if it resonates with you, then, please take it. This may be why there's some agitation about, because it may be that, you're leaving a place that you felt was secure and you're not sure what lays ahead. For some of you, this is around your workplace, though. I'm seeing lots of different sorts of changes. Some of you may be moving countries. Gosh, that's a wide spectrum, isn't it? A job move, a relationship change, a country move, could be all three. But that will only obviously be for a tiny, tiny, tiny section of the people who are watching this video. But yeah, changes are afoot for you, Aries, without a doubt. But you are going to have support. You're not doing this alone. As I say, we have this family, friends and guides card. Your spirit guides are nudging you to make these changes. And certainly your family and friends, they may have some reservations. They may be nervous for you. But at the same time, they're supporting you in making changes. So it's important really not to pick up their negative energy. I feel that their energy is going to be more positive than negative. So, you know, it's important to focus on what they're saying to you that's positive, rather than any sort of little niggles that they may sort of say, oh, you sure you want to do this? You know, you don't need to listen to that, because you've got your guides supporting you too. There's going to be someone very, very close to you, because we're picking up a kindred partnership. Now, some of you will be making these changes because it involves another person. Some of you may be leaving your environment to go overseas, maybe, to be with somebody. Some of you don't have to go overseas. It may just be that there's an important person in the mix here, someone that you want to be closer to. So there may be a physical move there. It could just be that you're changing your jobs because that enables you and your partner to save for a marriage. You know, it could be something like that. As I say, this is a reading for the collective, the Aries collective. So it will mean different things to different people. But again, there's this support here. You're not making these changes on your own. So however, you know, whatever challenges that you come across, you've got plenty of support around you, and you're doing it because you want to be with somebody else, or you feel it will lead to better circumstances where you're likely to meet somebody else. Or for some of you, you could be actually moving to be, you know, caring for an elder person in your family. You know, just because they're a kindred partnership doesn't mean it has to be a love relationship in the partnership sense, you know. So, you know, lots of different circumstances there. I'm picking up lots of different strands from this reading, Aries. But there's certainly changes afoot for Aries in the month of February if you choose. Remember, we all have free will. If you choose to make those changes, that's certainly the energy around you. And there will be a bit of bumpiness, a bit of inner conflict maybe, the shall I, shan't I, but you've got people supporting you. And if you choose to make that step forward, then you have the support to do it. Let's see if we can narrow down what the main energy that's coming through about what these changes are. Spirit, can you give us some more information about, oh, they're one step ahead of me, the transformation. Yeah, you're making some decisions in the month of February. You know, you're sort of looking ahead, you're looking at the picture as a whole, deciding what's best for you. So, you know, you may be in a position in February, Aries, where you're just literally weighing up the pros and cons of a situation, and maybe you're talking it through with family members. But the transformation energy is definitely with you. What else can you tell us about this transformation, Spirit, please? Oop, thank you. Yeah, there may be some legal proceedings going on for you. This doesn't mean it's going to be there for everybody. It could just be for some of you that you're trying to balance things out. Maybe you haven't got a good work-life balance, and that's what you're trying to sort out by making some changes, Aries. For some of you, there will be some legal proceedings. Like I said, for some of you, if you're choosing to leave a current situation, a current relationship, or a current employment situation, there may be some legal stuff to sort out around that. Thank you. They're showing me that, you know, you are taking charge of this situation. And Aries, that's very you. You know, you're very sort of able to plan, be creative, and very sort of single-minded once you decide, you know. So, you know, here we have you in King of Wands energy. You know, you've got that sort of spark of inspiration coming up in February where you're ready to make those changes, but you haven't quite decided yet. So although we see you here contemplating what you're going to do, what lies ahead, etc., etc. What we see here is you sort of have an idea of where you'd like to go, but you haven't fully made the decision yet. So it seems like it's going to be, whatever decision this is going to be in its formative stages. And that may be what's bringing the conflict, because you're trying to decide. Tell us more about the conflict, Spirit. Yeah, you know, you're really looking ahead to see what comes next. You feel you've achieved all you can achieve in your current situation, whether that be a relationship, whether it be a job, you know, whether it be the place you're living in. You feel like you've achieved what you set out to achieve, Aries. You know, in Aries, I know that you sort of have heads that like to be busy. You know what I mean? You're very, very focused. And it feels like you're thinking about your next challenge. And, you know, as I say, that could be what's bringing this conflict. Tell us more about the conflict, Spirit, please. Yeah, you're ready for a change, look. The Death card is the majority of the time a major change in your life, okay? So you're ready for this change and you're contemplating what that's going to be. And that's maybe bringing up that nervous, agitated feeling while you forward plan, Aries. What role are the family and friends going to take? Oh, that one came up. They've just given me the Emperor card, which is really important. The Emperor is someone who likes to take control of a situation, but they've given me it in reverse, and that is what is causing your conflict. They wanted to clarify that because you don't yet feel in control of the situation, because you're trying to make your mind up about something. So February is going to be a really formative month for you, Aries, because you know, you're not yet in your Emperor energy regarding what changes you're going to be making. But, you know, the important thing is the seed is planted and you're working towards it. So, Spirit, what role are the family, friends and guides taking with Aries? What role are they going to take? What role are they going to take? They're just standing by and watching. They're waiting to see what decision you make, Aries. Some of your family members may be Pisces. There may be a Piscean who's influencing your decision making. Let me know in the comments if that's right, because usually when a word comes out that shouldn't come out, it's for a reason. So there may be somebody that is standing back and watching and thinking, oh, you know, what is Aries going to do next? I'm not sure. And like I said earlier, you know, I said about they may be sort of contributing to a bit of your nervousness because they may be questioning your decision making. This is what they're doing. They're standing back and they're thinking, you know, what are they going to do? Will I like it? Will they like it? What's going to happen? Stay with your focus, Aries. You know you're good at it. What else are they going to do, please? Thank you. Yeah, they're hoping that you keep things fairly balanced. They know that for some of you, you've been juggling aspects of your life. They know that you've been sort of trying to get a sense of balance in your life. And, you know, they're watching and waiting to see what changes you make. And this is what I mean. Your family and friends, and certainly your spirit guides, know that some changes would be helpful to you. They just don't know which direction you're going to go in. But they recognise that you've been juggling a lot for too long, Aries, you know, and so they want you to be able to achieve that balance. Who's this kindred partnership, Spirit? Who is this kindred partnership? What's this about? What influence will they have? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. The Empress, again, you know, the Empress is powerful, very in control. There could be fertility around some of you. So for some of you, there could be a pregnancy. For some of you, there could be somebody connected with you who has a pregnancy, somebody that you're maybe moving towards to help support, you know. Let's find out more. It's interesting that we have the Emperor in reverse, but an Empress here. I wonder, Aries, if you're thinking about how you're going to lend support to someone who is very independent. They're pushing the word abundance for me, and I'm trying to see what context that's in. But yeah, abundant in terms of, you know, the Empress is at the top of her game. Very loving, very nurturing, you know, but very powerful, knows what she wants. And I use the term she, but obviously, you know, Empress is just an Empress energy, so it could be a male as well. But it kind of feels like this person is very significant for you. And I very rarely mention pregnancy in any of my readings, but for some reason I was guided to say that. So that won't apply to all of you, so please don't go into a panic if that's not something that you want, or even if it's something that you really do. But it's got a significance for somebody that's watching this. And it's interesting that we have the Emperor here and the Empress here, the two most powerful, it's the most powerful couple in you know, tarot. And you're not quite at Emperor stage yet because the decision's not been made, but the Empress is here waiting. That's very interesting. Aries, please let me know how that applies to you. Yeah, this is where your focus is, you know. For some of you, as I say, there may be overseas travel here, but it kind of feels like your focus is with this person, this kindred spirit. Your focus is over here. But in order to be over here, it means that there's going to be changes happening around your life. Do let me know how this applies to you, Aries. Please leave a comment down below. Also, if the reading resonates with you, please do drop a like down below. I know we always ask for that when we do readings, but it really does help the channel because it, you know, the videos are seen by more people. Anyway, let's just ask Spirit, what is it? What is it? I don't know why I've picked up these because I hadn't intended to use them, but I'm obviously meant to. What is it that Aries needs to do? Is there anything additional that Aries needs to do apart from, you know, the position they're in? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, fork in the road. I mean, how appropriate is that? You are at a bit of a crossroads. You are deciding what would be the best for you, Aries. What would be the best moving forward. So it's quite a transitional month for you, February. Yeah, look, regeneration. You know, creating something out of what already is. So, you know, I don't feel necessarily that you're planning to turn your life upside down, but I do feel like you're making significant changes to allow new growth in your life. They've said to me, pull more cards. Oh, I don't know why it still makes me laugh. I've been doing this long enough, but my goodness, look at this. You're heading towards some sort of new life, Aries. There's definite change ahead for you, you know, but it's positive change and it's change you've got control of. So, you know, I know people sort of struggle with change, but this is a change that you're going to love. And it's going to be healing some things in your life. So those things that were causing an imbalance, those things that were, you know, maybe sort of making you very tired, pulling you in one direction, this change is going to mend that situation. And I think this is what your family and friends see. They've acknowledged for a while that you've been juggling things and it's not been working for you. So whatever changes you're bringing in, you're going to heal what needs to be healed, Aries. What a beautiful reading. What a beautiful, exciting reading that is, Aries. And remember, you've got control of it. And I'd expect nothing less from you, Aries. You and your focus, I'm so jealous. I'm Pisces, we don't do that. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Please, please, if you've enjoyed the reading, please don't forget to subscribe and like. And I will be speaking to you all very soon. Have a fabulous February. Take care. Bye for now.